huge loss for Olisa Metuh over Supreme Court throws out his appeal. The Supreme Court ordered Justice Okon Abang to continue with the money laundering trial against Chief Olisa Metuh. The five-man panel of justices unanimously ruled against Olisa Metuh's application, thus throwing out his appeal. Embattled former spokesperson of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Olisa Metuh, has lost his appeal at the Supreme Court. The Apex Court ruled on Friday, June 9 with an order that Justice Okon Abang of a federal high court in Abuja should continue hearing the case of alleged money laundering and fraud instituted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission against Metuh. Metuh had challenged an earlier ruling of the Court of Appeal which affirmed Justice Abang's decision dismissing Metuh's no-case submission. The Supreme Court threw out Olisa Metuh's application. The Punch reports that a five-man bench of the Supreme Court unanimously gave their ruling and dismissed Metuh's application for an order of stay of proceedings of his trial before the Federal High Court. According to the report, the trial will now continue on June 19, a date that was fixed by Justice Abang to deliver some interlocutory rulings in the trial. NAGE.com understands that Justice Abang had adjourned the ruling till June 19 to wait for the outcome of the Supreme Court concerning Metuh's application, which dismissal by the Supreme Court was anchored on his pending appeal before the court. In his application to the Supreme Court, asked that his trial be halted pending the outcome of his appeal before the Apex Court on the no-case submission. The justices of the Supreme Court dismissed the application in a ruling led by Justice Clara Ogunbiyi, but with a summary read by Justice Ejembieko. NAGE.com had earlier reported that Chief Olisa Metuh filed an application in the Supreme Court, appealing the decision of the trial court and the appeal court dismissing his no-case submission. Counsel to Metuh, Mr. Onyechikpezu San, who moved the application, said the adjournment was in order to await the ruling of the Supreme Court. Watch this video of a march against corruption in Nigeria.